Go ahead.
Good morning, Rockers. My name is Ty Gregory, and I'm the host of the new coaching show with both Larry Park and Drew Diener. First off, let's talk about they both had games over the last week. So can you guys give me a little overview of your past week?
Yeah, we had two games against the MIAA last week. First, we went down to Emporia State, played a good, tough team down there. It was a really hard-fought game. We lost that one. It was a game that late in the game, I thought we were right there. We had some turnovers. They executed some stuff better than we did, and they were able to get the win. So. That was a tough one to swallow on the road, and then we had 1 day of rest, and then we had Washburn at home, who's another MIAA school, as I said, that has been to the tournament for the last 5 years. So they have a heck of a program going on, and we played really well that game at home, guarded really well. Our guys responded to some things that we identified against Emporia that had to get fixed for us to beat good teams. So that was very rewarding to get the win against Washburn. They're a heck of a club.
I wasn't able to make it because I was with the girls team, but I heard everyone first thing they said it was a great game. I was able to make the last minute of it. You guys are playing so intense. I've never seen the team like so intense this year. Seems like something just different. Is that right?
Hey, I'm not going to argue that. There was some great intensity to guard those guys. I think our sense of urgency was high. Our guys have high expectations for this year, so losing at Emporia in a game that we feel like we were right there in. And then, when you only got 1 day off, sometimes that's good because you get to get right back at it instead of letting it sit, So our guys that loss was fresh in their mind, and I think they were very, very hungry.
Oh, love it. What about you?
Well, similar weekend. We played Pittsburgh State on Friday afternoon. Really good ball club. Shot it tremendously well from the outside. Ty, you were there.
I was.
Getting to those shooters has just become increasingly more difficult because they're spreading you out, and their depth of shooting range was really, really big league. So we struggled in transition with that, but we battled really, really hard. I think we took a big step in terms of collectively working hard. That sounds cliched, but we really did go off the charts in terms of effort. Yeah. That's a step in the right direction. I think that led to a win on Saturday against Washburn. We were down going into the fourth quarter, and I think our enthusiasm and zest for playing showed up, and I think you would agree with that.
100%.
And we started winning the battle of the boards. We were the fresher team, and it showed down the stretch. Really proud of them.
I would say your intensity on defense then got way better from the game from Pittsburgh State. So that 1 day, how did that change the mindset of the team?
Well, I think they were a hungry team. I think that we wanted to win. I mean, everyone wants to win. We talk about how expensive it is to get a Division II win. And obviously that's preparation and hard work, but it's also an enthusiasm for what you're doing. And I think we pulled together as a group and had a sense of purpose, which was almost palpable. I think you would agree with that on Saturday. It was something we were not going to be denied.
It was a great game. And your game was great. The whole game, I feel like we just battled through, got the win.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah. Going to Thanksgiving week, how are your teams feeling? How are they feeling? Because I know you both have games tomorrow. How are you guys just feeling going into this and then resting for a little bit?
Yeah, we got a big game again tomorrow. We stick in the MIAA. We play at Mo West. We played them last year. They beat us. So right now, as close as we are to Thanksgiving, I think our focus and our mind is, at least mine, and I think our guys are on tomorrow's game. We got a little break after that, so they get a couple days off, which the guys always like having some time off, and especially around Thanksgiving. So I think we're in a good place. We got to carry the momentum against Washburn, that intensity level, that desperation into tomorrow.
Well, we play Mo Valley at home tomorrow night. I think that's one of the games that we're going to hopefully take even a further step forward in terms of our intensity level. Last week against Upper Iowa, we were really embarrassed with our effort. And sometimes that happens when you come off a road trip, and particularly at home. I know that sounds odd, but different motivations for why you play, people in the stands that maybe haven't been there. You want to do well.
Yeah.
And so I think a lot of times that home game atmosphere early in the year can be tough to deal with. So this is going to be another maturing thing. You know, we're very, very young. We have 4 freshmen who are seeing significant minutes, and they have to learn to play at home as well as on the road.
100%. With going into Thanksgiving and your coaching experiences, how often do players go home or they do something with each other?
Yeah, well, we got a couple local guys, Nick Aaronsburg, who hosted last year and got great reviews on the spread they put out. So I know Miles White, a freshman, is also, his mother reached out and is willing to host, so she's up against some stiff competition now because Aaronsburg, I mean, the guys continue to talk about it. So they got 2 options there. We got 2 foreign guys who this Thanksgiving thing is somewhat new, for sure new to one of them who's his first year here. So it's each year is different, depends how the schedule lays out, but typically it's not a lot of time for guys that are further than a few hours to get home. So we'll have a lot of guys around here, and a couple of the Omaha guys will probably head back for a day or 2.
Okay, I got you.
Well, last 2 years, we've had a group team meal together because we were playing over the weekend. This has been spaced out a little bit because we're not playing again until Monday after Thanksgiving. So I'm sending most of the kids are heading home. Now, we've got a foreign player as well, and she's with their roommate. They'll be traveling across state and in Illinois for those 2 days.
Okay.
So, you know, we don't have to worry about necessarily having everyone together this weekend, which for us as a coaching staff, it's a nice break to be with our families.
Oh, that's nice. So this might be the toughest question. What's your favorite Thanksgiving meal?
Larry, this is a tough question. Can you just start off on this one?
My lovely wife makes incredible fruit salad.
Ooh.
I could sit there and eat that all day long, and it certainly seconds throughout the weekend, there's no doubt.
I don't know what he's thinking about, but you can go.
Yeah, I like the pecan pie.
Pecan pie?
It is really well. My mother-in-law comes in town and with my wife makes a heck of a spread, so it's hard to pick one thing. I'm going to stick with the dessert today.
Well, you heard it here first, Rockers. This is the Coaching Show with Larry Park and Drew Diener, and I'm Ty Gregory. Have a great day.